This is The Rusted Willow, and my name is Tammy, and this is where we do high-end DIYs, thrift flips, and trash to treasure. So let's get started. All right, guys, I just want to show you how excited I am. When we went to Arkansas, I bought some Annie Sloan paint, and the store gave me an apron. Yes, they did. So Mr. Rusted Willow is removing the centerpiece while I am going to model my apron. I'm super excited about it. Okay, there it is. I have it on. Okay, so I'm just showing you that's the middle piece that he removed for me. Now, I'm not sure if I like it removed or not, so I'm on the fence about it. You'll have to tell me if I should replace it, put it back, add chicken wire, or do what I did. So you'll have to see in the final reveal, and then let me know what you think, because I'm still on the fence about it. Okay. Obviously, I cleaned this buffet. I got it from my neighbor. I bought it for $15. Literally, that's all the cash I had in my purse. So I got it for $15, and I sanded down the top really well. I'm going to make this match my TV stand so that they are cohesive, because this is going to be going in my entryway. When I craft, guys, I don't wear makeup. I don't fix my hair. I don't look beautified. I am just me. And I get busy. I get to work. Just showing you that I removed the hardware, and then I removed the cardboard piece that was underneath the two dividers in the drawer. And I'm going to be doing something special with that drawer. Well, actually both drawers. And then I took up the adhesive, which actually wasn't even holding it down. And then I'm just showing you, I bought this Dixie Belle paintbrush, and then I try to ruin it here using this paint. And I even had an Annie Sloan paint can opener that they gave me, which was super cool. So I was showing that. I get excited over the littlest things. So this paint, I was having trouble stirring it up, and I couldn't figure out why. And so I got out my drill and my paint stir, and I stirred it up really well. And then I realized, after I dipped my paintbrush into this paint, that it is actually enamel, oil-based enamel paint. And I'm like, oh my gosh. So I just tried to ruin this really expensive brush. I don't know what I was thinking, but I should have known by the smell. I just thought it was my regular Rust-Oleum flat black paint, but I was in a hurry and not paying any attention, and it's okay. It still worked out just fine, and enamel works just as well as latex. It actually will be more durable on this buffet anyway. So this is after one coat of the enamel black paint, and I'm just showing you what it looks like. So I did put it on kind of thin, and I actually end up putting 2 coats on of the black, and I think it looks really good. And then this happened. Yeah, this happened. I was opening the paint to do a second coat, and it went flying off, got all over my hand, and landed on the top of my freshly sanded dresser, or buffet, whatever it's called. Anyway, figures, don't it? Okay, so we are going to do a second coat on this real fast, and then let it dry overnight. And then tomorrow I will put the final coat on, distress it, and stain the top. I'm also going to go buy some feet that I want it to be. I want certain feet. Right now it's on wheels because this thing is solid and it is super heavy. But I'm gonna take the wheels off and I'm gonna put on feet. I haven't decided if I want bun feet or what kind of feet, but I want some kind of feet because I want to change it up a little bit. This is gonna go in my entryway, and then I got a fun idea to do for the inside of the drawers. So that will be tomorrow. Yeah, so then we're gonna redo the entryway this weekend. All right. Hi guys. Okay, so here it is, Friday afternoon. I am looking like a hot mess. I've been working on my craft room like a crazy woman. It's gonna get better. It always gets worse before it gets better because you move stuff from here to there, and then, well, you know, anyway. I'm trying to just start at one spot and just keep going. Anyway, we're gonna get back to this dresser. So right now right now it's dry. I've painted it with black enamel satin paint by Rust-Oleum. And now I'm gonna go over it with Waverly White chalk paint. And I haven't decided if I'm gonna do 1 coat or 2 coats. Now, the cabinet in my living room, which I'll put in pictures here so you can see what I'm talking about. I just went over it one time, and you can see brush strokes and you can see the design, and it's kind of the same era of furniture. Very solid wood, heavy duty furniture, and that's what I like. The top is ebony stained, which is exactly what I'm gonna do here. I want the 2 pieces to kind of go together, and because you're gonna see one piece from the living room, and well, actually you're gonna see both pieces from the living room, so I don't want them to clash or anything. I want them to look the same. So anyway, that's what we're gonna do. I kind of went back and forth on which brush I'm gonna use, whether I'm gonna use my plaid brush or if I'm gonna use a regular brush. I think I'm just gonna use a regular brush for this. That's what I used for the one upstairs, and only because of convenience. It came from the Dollar Tree. It's $1.25. If I don't want to wash it, it goes in the trash and I just get another one. So, and I don't really feel like picking out bristles out of my paint. So anyway, because I may only do 1 coat, I just want to use the synthetic brush and get it done and over with, because I'm ready to put this in place. I still need to go to Hobby Lobby tomorrow. I never made it there today, and get me some, well, I might go to Lowe's later, but anyway, I need to get some feet for this, and I have an idea to do for the drawers. So there's that. All right, let's get to painting. Okay, so now it's time for the white paint, and I am just using white. Oh, I'm wearing my Annie Sloan apron, which only was clean for about 5 minutes. First 5 minutes I wore it, I got paint all over it. Okay. So now I'm just taking my Waverly White, and I am using the white paint, and I'm just going over the black ever so lightly. And like I said, I couldn't decide if I was going to do 1 coat or 2 coats. And I end up doing 1 coat and then 1 coat that's watered down. So I'm just showing you, I'm just putting on the paint, and hopefully you don't have to watch all of this. I love that I'm almost done with this, and I really like it. I love how it turns out. I think it's super cute. It's little, it's compact, and it fits in my entryway perfectly. So if you're looking for like an entryway table, you guys think outside the box. It doesn't have to be a solder fake wood table. It could be a sturdy piece of furniture. Today, I am participating in the Thrift Flip Road Trip Open Challenge, hosted by Trish and Kay from the Crafting Cousins, and today's guest host is Brandy from Making It My Own DIYs. Guys, I have been wanting to join this collaboration for quite a while, and I finally get to this month. I am so excited. And hello, it's the Crafting Cousins. Oh my goodness. And Brandy from Making It My Own DIYs. Oh my gosh. I am just over the moon excited about this collaboration. And I really hope you like how this buffet turns out. I've already put on my first coat of white, and now I am watering down the second coat. I water down the second coat because it really smooths out the brush strokes, and it just puts on enough paint to where it kind of blends in everything nice and evenly, because the first coat the paint was really thick, and see how nice that goes on. So I just brush this over ever so lightly. I still want some of the black to show through on the, I don't know, the little carved out pieces. I still want the black to kind of show through, especially where it's carved out and has all those little details, so that way the details pop. But I also don't want it to look splotchy, so I water it down, and I wipe it down here a little bit because I got it too thick, or it must have been too watery. I don't know, it was dripping. And then I just go over it with the watered down white paint, and that's all I do. And then it's perfect. It's done. Okay, so then I'm going to tackle the top. No, I'm not. I'm going to tackle the feet. Okay, these are the feet that I chose. I went to Lowe's and I bought these, and I think they are gorgeous, guys. Gorgeous. Okay, so then I just take my ebony stain and I stain them all over, and I make sure to get in the little cracks and crevices because it was kind of hard to get in there. I didn't use a brush. I used this rag because I thought that would be easier, and I feel like maybe a brush would have been more appropriate. See, I was having trouble getting in the crack there. But anyway, so I stained all 4 feet, and then it was suggested to me to maybe stain the top a wood color. So I think this is like natural oak or something like that. And I thought, okay, let me try that. Well, I didn't like it, but once you start staining it, you gotta stain the whole thing. Otherwise, when you put your other stain on top, it's not going to look right. So I went ahead and I stained it the natural oak. The wood grain is gorgeous. I'm not gonna lie, it is gorgeous, but that wasn't my vision. So I had to go back to my original vision because I'm kind of stubborn like that. And I stained the top in ebony. And I give it 2 coats just because I had gone over it with the natural oak and I didn't care for it. So I wanted it to be black and white. And this color scheme actually matches my TV stand, which is a dresser, and I wanted it to match. I wanted it to be cohesive so that when you look into the living room or you look towards the front door, the furniture matches or is, cohesive. So I just make sure to stain the edges, and I use the stain can to prop up the middle. All right, so now I'm using this polyacrylic in matte clear. So it's a really matte finish. And the trick to this is making sure you get it stirred up really, really well. Because if you don't stir it, it's not going to be matte. It's actually going to be glossy. Ask me how I know. Okay, so make sure you stir it really, really well. And then pick out all the dog hair, because I can't do any crafting or painting without my dogs around. And then I give the top 3 good coats of that polyacrylic. I took the hardware out, the original hardware, and I just gave it 2 good coats of the Rust-Oleum flat black paint, spray paint. And I kept those the same, but on the drawer or on the doors, I like to use doorknobs, old doorknobs. These actually were not old. They were newer doorknobs, and my husband had already drilled them out and put bolts in them so that I could use them on another piece of furniture, and I ended up not liking it. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to use them here because that will match my other dresser. So I'm just showing you that's the black spray paint that I used on the hardware, and I'm actually going to use it again. Oh, and there's a dog. So this is the material. This is what I put in the drawers. Now, I got this at Walmart, and it was super cheap, maybe $3 or $4, and it's like textured faux leather, and I took the pattern off of, well, this was the insert. So I took the insert and I just laid it down on this material, and then I cut around it so that it would fit in the drawer perfectly. And I used my X-Acto knife, which the blade keeps falling out. So I was struggling a little bit. And that's what it looks like. I love how it looks in the drawers. Now I put this in both of the drawers, and this drawer actually has dividers. and it was for like silverware, because this is a buffet. So I just put the dividers back in, and I always like to keep these pieces with the piece of furniture, because if I want to sell it later on, then I can put it back together. Now that's what it looks like without the middle piece of wood that my husband removed, and I'm not sure if I like it removed or if I'm going to put it back, but for right now it's removed. My husband put the knobs on, and I did not like the gold, so I took them outside and gave them a coat of my Rust-Oleum 2x flat black, and I like that much better. And then I just added this boho basket and called it a day. I thought that looked super cute, although I'm not sure if I like the boho basket or not. I kind of changed it up a little bit in the final reveal. So you tell me which basket you like best, if I should add chicken wire or just put the board back. I can't decide. All right, guys, let me tell you about this light. So Loft Tech sent me this light. It is USB chargeable. It has a hanger, and they gave my viewers a code, a discount code, if you are interested. Now, I'm trying to put this hanger on one-handed, but you can hang it. It is waterproof. You can put it in your pool and let it float around, which I plan on doing next year. But in the time being, I am going to be putting it in my videos and showing you how I'm going to use it in my decorating, because I have so many ideas. I love this, and it makes the perfect night light. So right now I have it in my entryway. And don't forget to go over and visit Trish and Kay at Crafting Cousins and Brandy over at Making It My Own DIYs. I will have their links listed down below in my description box, as well as a link to the playlist. And I always link the playlist in my comments as well, so you don't have to go searching for it. However, you are going to want to get in my description box again, because I am going to have another giveaway. Now, guys, if you have not subscribed, please do so. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you are liking my videos. And did you know that 70% of my viewers are not subscribed? Guys, it's free. It's free. What are you waiting on? All right, now it's time for the winner of the, what are we giving away this time? We are giving away the Hippo mini heat press and a roll of white HTV vinyl. So here we go with the random picker. Oh, I'm so excited. Linda Burkhart. Linda, you are the winner of the mini Hippo heat press. So make sure that you either email me, my email is in my description box, or you can private message me on Instagram and send me your address, and I will get that sent out to you. Now, guys, in my next video, I will be giving away a set of this year's calendars and a set of last year's calendars. You will be getting 10 calendars to craft with. So make sure that you comment on this video, calendars, if you are interested in winning a set of calendars, okay? And one winner will get this year's calendars and last year's calendars, and then 2 winners will get last year's calendars, because I have an overabundance, and they're amazing calendars. And who wouldn't want a set of those calendars, right? All right, guys, I will be having more giveaways throughout the month, so make sure that you hit that little bell so you are notified every time I upload a new video. And I will have one coming out next week. So you will have to watch this video and comment calendars before the next video comes out, because I will be announcing the winner of the calendars in my next video. All right, guys, here is the final reveal. I started out with a boho basket, and then I ended up with this locker basket, which I love, but I can't decide if I like the baskets or if I should put chicken wire or replace the wood piece that I had my husband remove. And here is that Loft Tech light. It is an 8-inch LED ball light that is waterproof, that you can hang outside, and it has so many different uses. Like, I could see this in my grandbaby's room as a nightlight, but I like it in my entryway as a nightlight as well. Plus, it has so many different colors to choose from. Now, this is real life, guys. I opened the drawer, and this is what it looks like. My husband has commandeered this buffet. The entry table, it has been taken over. I don't even understand it. Tell me why. Tell me why. I don't know. All right, guys. I want to thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to go over and play or watch the playlist and visit the ladies. Let them know that Tammy sent you. And I will see you in the next one. All right, guys. Bye.